Now I am going to tell the wonderful short story of The Last Leaf is written by O. Henry. Now let's see the story. The Last Leaf summary starts with two girls, namely Sue and Johnsy, lived together in a small flat. Both were artists. They resided on the third floor of an old house. Johnsy fell critically ill in November. She suffered from pneumonia and used to lie in her bed without moving. She continuously gazed out of the window. Sue, her friend, became very worried. She called the doctor, although he came every day, yet Johnson's condition showed no improvement. The doctor confirmed that Johnsy was not willing to live. As a result, the medicines were ineffective to cure her ill health. Sue tried her greatest to make Johnsy take an interest in things around her. She talked about clothes and fashions. However, Johnsy was irresponsive. She continues to lie still on her bed. Sue brought her drawing board into the room and began to paint. Suddenly, Sue heard Johnsy whispering something. She speedily rushed to the bed and heard Johnsy counting backward. She speedily rushed to the bed and heard Johnsy counting backward. She speedily rushed to the bed and heard Johnsy counting backward. Looking out of the window, she was saying 12. However, after some time, she whispered 11, then 10, and so on. She saw an old ivy creeper climbing halfway up the brick wall opposite to the window. Also, the creeper was shedding its leaves in the strong wind. Johnsy was very depressed. She created a thought that she would die when the last leaf fell. Moreover, she did not accept the soup offered to her. Later, in the last leaf summary, Sue tried to show affection towards Johnsy. Sue told her that she would not die. He kept the curtain. She kept the curtain open as she needed the light to complete her painting. She decided to fetch money for them by selling it. Sue flattered Johnsy not to look out of the window. Also, he told Johnsy that she would not die. She has to live for her friends. Moreover, Sue would become lonely without Johnsy. But Johnsy was sure that she would die as soon as the last leaf falls. She added that she would sleep after the last leaf falls and would sleep forever. Sue was very worried about her friend's condition. She was helpless. Sue rushed to the ground floor to seek help from a 60-year-old painter. His name was Bergman. His lifelong dream was to paint a masterpiece. Unfortunately, it remained a dream only. Shu told the condition of his friend to Bergman. She refused to eat, continuously looked outside the window. She declares that she would not survive after the falling of the last leaf. He condemned Johnsy for being silly. However, he agrees to paint the last leaf for Johnsy so that she would recover. Johnsy woke up the next morning to hear surprise. The last leaf survived the storm and it was clinging to the scraper. It survived another storm in the evening too. This incident opened Johnson's eyes. She apologized to her friend for being so irresponsive and depressed. She realized that it was a sin to think of death. Then she combined hand soap and a desire to live. The doctor arrived. He told about the improvement in her health. He added that she would recover soon as her desire to live was back. Sue went to see Buckman. He was only 2 days ill. However, he dies of pneumonia contracted while being out in the wet and cold. Sue tells this news to Johnsy. She tells her to look at the last leaf clinging to the creeper. She reveals the truth that it was the masterpiece of the old artist. Bergman. He always wanted to produce a masterpiece painting, but had never succeeded in this attempt to produce the same. However, the to help her recover from her depression, he spent considerable time painting with great realism a leaf on the wall. Thus he himself dies not pneumonia contracted while being out in the wet and cold. Thank you.